Welcome back to a Gaming with Spoons update. Doing things a little bit differently with the update, giving you guys some gameplay footage to watch over my voice. So it's not as boring and tedious to watch me just sitting here rambling on and just listening to me talk. But first thing I want to address is why I haven't uploaded a Top 10 Wednesday, the bi-weekly Top 10 Wednesday show, is because personal reasons and stress have kind of stopped me from being able to go in and do this. Now, basically what's happening is work, I'm not being able to get the hours at work that I want to. So this has in turn led me to go and look for another job that is going to be able to give me more hours. And well, upon searching for jobs, upon dealing with some of the stress and just how anxiety really cripples me at certain points like that as I get really worked up about a lot of certain things and crumble under the stress, I found out Wednesday that one of the jobs I had been going for, I was actually able to go in and land. So I am starting a new job on Monday. So if you guys are watching this, it's probably Thursday, which means that a couple days from now, I will be starting a brand new job. And I'm stoked. I'm really excited to be able to go in and actually do this. And I really want to talk about what this actually means for the channel, because this is going to end up being more beneficial for the channel than I really think. And basically, I'm going to be on a set schedule. So meaning I'll know what my days off are. I'll know what my shift is I'm going in the next day. No more of this getting off at midnight and having to go back in at 8 or 10 in the morning. I'll be working a consistent, steady shift, and I think by doing so, that will alleviate some of the stress that came from there. I'll be able to kind of plan ahead in what I want to do on the channel and bring you guys more content, which is something I'm really excited about going in and taking a look at. Now, something on the channel I've really always wanted to do since I really started, but I lacked a good PC in order to actually capture footage to do so, is be able to stream an RPG, play through it on the channel, and then really give a lasting review. And I'm talking like old school games. I've actually been thinking about starting with the very first Phantasy Star. Phantasy Star is a game series I've always wanted to play, but I lacked a Sega Genesis to do so and never got that opportunity to be able to play. But I've heard really incredible things. Many people I know who know me personally have said, you know what, Phantasy Star is probably right up my alley. So that is definitely something I'm going to start to tackle on the channel. My top 10s are still going to go through. I was actually going to by now I wanted to have it up, but have a review of Shining Force or Shining Resonance Refrain up on the channel. But that was halted because, again, stress and dealing with stress sometimes. RPGs aren't the best games for me to go in and pick up, which is why I've kind of decided to play a lot more Mega Man and that, because Mega Man and platformers, there's something I really don't have to think a whole lot about and can just kind of roam around freely and not have to worry about its characters and its story as much. So Shining Resonance Refrain review is still going to happen, and I'm hoping as I get into my new job and that stress kind of calms down, that feeling of anxiety of starting a new job wears off, that I'll be able to hop back into Shining Force Refrain, or Shining Resonance Refrain, and be able to have that review up. Now, I also want to eventually, after Shining Resonance Refrain is over, hop into Octopath Traveler. This is a game I think I am going to play side by side as I play Spider-Man when that comes out next month, because I know Octopath Traveler isn't going to be a game I'm just going to finish up within a week. It's going to take me quite a while to get through that game. But you guys will have that game to that review to look forward to as well. Just other things I want to do on the channel. I still want to continue talking about video game news, but video game news has been very, very slow. There's a lot that's been going on. A little update, I guess, on the move and how things are going from there. I couldn't be happier. just like I said when we moved, there was so much extra baggage that had come with that apartment that we were in. And since that baggage has since been removed, my wife and I are in a lot more easier situation, I think, and not having to deal with some of that daily stress that came from living with that apartment. And that, again, that's something I'm not going to really dive into and go into too much, because I do like to keep my personal life out of things, and I don't. Maybe one of these days I will talk about that whole situation and kind of what goes on, because it does kind of equate to my passion for gaming in some ways as well. But today's not that day. But overall, the channel's still going to go strong. I still want to be able to bring you guys quality content. I still want to be able to grow this channel, grow it as a community. Thank each and every one of my new subscribers that are here right now. You guys just, every time I see my subscriber count go up, it just puts a smile on my face. So leave a comment down below. Introduce yourself to the channel. Let me know, what some things you want to see. Maybe some top 10s that you would like me to cover. Give me some ideas. The top 10 I'm currently working on right now is top 10 guilty pleasures. Video games that, for whatever reason, even though we may know that they're bad, we still can find enjoyment in them. And it's actually been a really fun video to kind of go in and really think hard upon all these different games that I played as a kid that I actually found myself enjoying. And even though I knew that they were pretty bad games, it's been really, really fun. But ultimately, getting some recommendations for top 10s is something I always enjoy, because sometimes getting that feedback from subscribers give me the best ideas. And as much as I said, this channel, it's a relief for me being able to talk about video games, my passion, things that I enjoy, and being able to discover new games that I didn't even know existed. It's all so much fun, and I hope to keep going with this. And we'll definitely see where the end of the year takes us. We are slowly creeping up to 200 subscribers, something when I started this channel that I never thought would happen. So I'm just going to kind of leave it there and say, as before, leave some recommendations to the channel. You guys can hit me up on Twitter. If you have a news story that you think should be covered, let me know, on Twitter at TonberryKing128. You can check me out there and send those to me. Just tweet me out, and I'll give you guys a shout out. So be sure to let me know, and most importantly, guys, stay happy, be happy, game happy. Spoons is checking out.